Hi everybody. I'm just doing a short video today. I know my last one was Friday when I did granola bars, well, protein bars. The protein bars are great, like they're amazing, but you have to eat them super cold or they just turn back into that paste. The recipe called to coat them in chocolate, and evidently when the chocolate hardens, it keeps them together, and I just really don't want to do that, so I have left them cold. And they're in my fridge and they're super awesome. They taste I feel like I should have cinnamon in them. I forgot cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I love it, love it, love it. So I should have added that to it. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to fix that next time, but I have to have more nuts because my nut flour's all gone. So I have to make some more. Um Today I cleaned a lot. Because I didn't over the weekend at all. But I did have my last Christmas over the weekend, and of course I set stuff aside so you can't see it. Hold on. I have to get really close in order to show it. This says you are dangerously close to being killed off in my novel. This is the t-shirt I got for Christmas. It's super awesome. Um, yeah. Oh, so now my holidays are officially over and done. I have two more presents just to deliver, just to hand off and be done with that. Which will probably happen this week. Oh, what else? I'm going over portions because I think that's where I'm still struggling is my portion control. So I have these big giant salads and then a tiny little meal, and I don't think that's helping. Um, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I'm gonna start like talking about what do I do, like what should be my proper portions, and how do I manage to make those portions and still stay full. I have an eating disorder. It's not something I talk about. Well, I guess I have been talking about it a lot. Um, in my I have an eating disorder. I guess there's no real diagnosis to it. In high school, I was anorexic. I starved myself for like 3 weeks. Um, until I was a junior, I was 99 pounds. Um, super super thin. Like I could stick my hand underneath my rib cage and still thought I was fat. So I'm just I worry. Um, when I get stressed out about food, I go, ignore it. You're not really hungry, especially when I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm also trying not to do I'm hungry, I should eat now. Maybe I'm just bored. Because I do that. I'm bored. Oh, I should eat. Am I really hungry? So these are all things that may be explored in the next 2 weeks. Um, so I have a cardiac appointment next week. I have an OB/GYN appointment next week. I have spoken to the OB/GYN at OHSU where my gastric surgery is getting done. They're going to tie my tubes in the same surgery. Yay! I love this idea. Um, on top of that, we have a psych eval on Valentine's Day because that's the best. And then a sleep study sometime between now and then. And one more um, class, weight loss class. And that's the end. That's what I have to do, and then we can talk about scheduling surgeries and when things happen. And that made me super nervous just saying that. Jeez. Um, yeah. So next weekend is my is a memorial for one of my aunts who passed last week. My aunt Mamie. She was a beautiful woman. Um, she took care of like 4 generations of children. I count myself very honored and lucky to be one of them. So I'm going to go do that. And then the weekend after that, I have my boys, and I'm hoping to start back up the kids' game. But more importantly for me, I mean, I love that game. I'm really excited about starting it back up. I've got new players. I'm very excited. But on top of that, I'm rearranging my room so that it is more injury friendly, so that when my surgeries happen, my stomach, my knee, my whatever else gets added on into that, I'm hoping that they do the remove the apron after my weight loss. I need to be able to move, and part of that is rearranging my room, because when I moved in, I messed up. My dyslexia kicked in, and I told them to put things on the wrong side. So now my altar sits too close to my bed for me to actually walk past it. So I have to crawl, and that's really bad for my knee. So I found the original schematics and went, this is why it's all messed up. So that's something I need to fix, which Devin has said he would come help me do it the next time he's over here. So that's probably what we'll do Saturday, Sunday, and hopefully I can get some other movers in here because they want to build characters. Waha, wahaha. I will put my gaming groups to work. Um, Gosh, I really just don't have anything else to say this week. This week, tonight, anyway. I know I missed a lot of these last week, and last week was just really hard for me. Um, I had a lot happening. More a lot processing than really happening. Um, my last therapy session, I lost Mamie. I made a lot of internal decisions that I don't really talk about. Maybe I'll try to list them, and then I'll do a post on that. But what it all boils down to is I needed some me time, and I took it. So now I got to get back on track with I need to make journals. I need to keep the journals going. I need to start a food diary, which I hate. I hate I ate a cup and a half of stupid whatever. It's not me. It's not what I do. But evidently, it's what I have to start doing. I have to start um, recording my intake, which I have an app on my phone. Like, it's still on my phone. It's like MyFitnessPal, and it will actually keep track of that for me. I just go, I had this much of that into my phone, and it will go, this is what all those nutrients and calories and protein and sodium all set up for me. I just have to put in what I did. So that's going to happen. Probably starting tomorrow, as much as I hate that. Tomorrow I have a therapy appointment, then I have okay, so I have drug and alcohol counseling, and then relapse therapy, relapse prevention therapy. And then I think I'm going to go to the pool for a little bit, come home, do dishes, eat, make dinner. For dinner tomorrow night, I'm doing chicken and pesto with veggie noodles. They're not actually made from pasta, they're made from veggies. I'm sorry, they're not made from wheat, they're made from veggies, not made from pasta. No, I'm dumb. So, yeah, I'm working on this. I'm trying to get my carbs down as low as possible. I am a carb junkie. I love my carbs. I used to tell people that if they didn't want gluten on their food, I would take their gluten for them. I would find gluten and put it on my gluten. I love my carbs, and hence the 400 pounds. But it is something I have to not do. So I'm looking for healthy replacements. Healthy. This is still good. I can still eat it. It reminds me of. Plus, on top of that, I also have to get enough protein in, and I have to not feel like I'm wasting the food that's already in my cupboards. That's really hard, because my first instinct was box it up, get rid of it. And then I realized I don't have the money to get rid of food because I can't replace it right now. Not until the 9th of February. And even then, like, I only get $200. So I can't replace 6 months worth of food stores that just sit in my pantry. So that I don't have to go out and buy noodles and rice and beans and, you know, I'm not a prepper, I promise. Um, okay, I really am. I'd like to say I'm not. I really am. At any given time in my house, I can survive in my living room in my house for probably 3 weeks without contacting the outside world. But I don't like advertise that much, so. But I have the food here. If I had electricity, I'd be okay. Yeah, I don't even need internet. I have 500 movies. Um, I have 3 seasons of True Blood and 5 seasons of Supernatural, 3 seasons of The Tudors. I would get by. I know it's crazy, but all I need is electricity. Um, electricity. I have to do that tomorrow too. I have to pay my electric bill. This is one of those, oh no, the money's in the bank and it's being saved, so clearly I've paid it already, right? No, I have to go make that payment tomorrow. Have to remember before they shut my electricity off. That would suck. Yeah. So I think that's everything. I've really been babbling for the last probably 9 minutes. I'm sorry. It is 11:30 at night. I am really on my way to bed. I just felt that I really felt for me that I needed to blog about my weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. I just hung out with the kids. Did almost nothing. Except, oh, sorry. As I said, I'm really tired, except on Sunday when I went to the Dragon Christmas in Salem with the boys and Bailey. Had a good time. Had a good time. Um, had a bit of a conundrum at the end, which has been spoken about calmly and loudly and not so calmly, and we had words. And then I think the boy and I are okay now, and I know he has apologized to his grandmother. I don't know that that's where it's going to end, but we'll see. Right now he's working on finals for the term, and I need to let him just do that, and then we will discuss his respect issues after. He's got a therapy appointment on Friday. He's got a therapy appointment on Friday, and I have left notes for his counselor, and I've strongly implied that he needs to take care of this and talk with his counselor, or we'll be having a group session, me and him and his counselor, and he won't like that. But I'm watching him become more and more uh, disrespectful to pretty much everybody around him. I don't like that, so finding ways to fix that. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm very tired, and my cat is super amusing. And I'm sorry I got really drifted off there for a minute. Um, you guys have a good night, and I hope you guys like this. And like, subscribe, share, pass it along. Don't pass it along. Talk to people. I don't know. But I think the best advice I can give tonight is find your passion and make your mark. That's my statement for the year. Find your passion, make your mark. All right. Good night.